Hi, my name is Mandy. I am with Scott Leroy Marketing, and today's class is Paid Ads 101. If you are here with me live, definitely drop your questions in the chat as we go. If I see them while I'm teaching, I will definitely try to get those answered in real time for you. If they are about something other than what we're teaching here, feel free to still drop those in the chat. I can stay for a couple of minutes after class and help get those answered for you. If you are watching this back on recording, and you need us, please reach out at support@scottleroymarketing.com. That's our email. It's a great way to reach us. So we are here to support you in your business. So definitely reach out. So let's go ahead and get to the meat of the class today again, Paid Ads 101. This is a way through your command that you can run ads on several different platforms. We'll go over each one today and also get leads in return. So I'm going to go ahead and sign into command here and show you where your paid ads tab is. And then we'll start talking about the different platforms and which ones you need accounts for. So I'm logged into Command here. On the left-hand side, you'll see like a bullhorn or a megaphone. You can go ahead and click that. That's your campaigns tab. If you're not familiar with the icons, click the red square at the top and it'll pop the names out for you. So we can go ahead and click on campaigns. Your paid ads does have a tab right here at the top. Just to give you some general overview of this tab, it does have some quick, like I think they're 10-minute videos right here if you're ever interested. This first one actually talks to you about how to convert your internet leads once you get them, which is a really critical part of the system. So definitely recommend checking these out when you have your spare time. If you ever ran paid ads previously, back in the day before this new platform was launched, you would see those paid ad campaigns down here at the bottom if you ever need to reference them. But for today, we're going to jump into the new paid ads, and that can be found by going right here to your Quick Start button on your screen. So we'll go ahead and click Quick Start. This will take us back to our paid ads platform. There we are. All right. And so I've got quite a bit to show and share with you today back here in the paid ads. The first thing I want to share with you are what platforms the paid ads can be put on or displayed on. You can see the little icons here. Facebook is one, and so is Instagram. These are the two platforms you need to have personal accounts with. And so we will go over how to create those in just a second, but you will definitely want your own personal Facebook and Instagram accounts in order to run paid ads. The other platforms you can see here are like the G right here. That is Google. And whenever you see the tiny G icon, that is Google search ads. Think about when you go to google.com and you're searching, you put in any kind of words into the search field and you begin searching. Those ads that populate in the first couple of entries, that's what this is. Your ad would actually be on the Google search engine results. The other one over here, if you can see that, let me zoom in just in case these are T9C on your screen. Okay, there we go. That should be better for you. So right here, this is also a Google emblem. This is Google AdSense. This will, this actually means that your ad will display on different sites. Think about when you go to look at like news sites, recipe pages, things like that. All the ads that you see on people's websites, that's where your ad would populate. So that's what these are for whenever you see the A. And for both of those accounts or both of those paid ads, you do not have to have your own Google account. Last but not least, TikTok. You can see it right here. That as well, you do not have to have your own personal account for. So let's go ahead and start with Facebook and Instagram. Just briefly, I want to make sure that you have the ability to, or the know-how to create your business page because it does need to be a Facebook business page in order to link it to your command account. So in an additional tab here, we'll jump over to facebook.com and you would want to log in with your personal Facebook account. Okay. So a business page has to be linked to a personal account. I don't necessarily mean like a private one that you use for friends and family unless you just want to. You can still have a Facebook account that you've created, but it would just be an individual personal Facebook account. And then we will build a Facebook page linked to that account. So go ahead and click log in. If you need to create a new account, the button is right here and you would just fill in the form and begin that process. It takes about 30 seconds. We're going to go ahead and log into Facebook, assuming you already have an account. And so from here, over on the right-hand side, and again, I'm on a desktop, so if you're on a mobile device, it's going to look a little different. Let me zoom in some more. But right here to your right-hand side, you will see 9 squares in a square. These are your menus. So go ahead and choose that. On your left-hand side, these are things that are already created. You can see an orange flag right here for pages. This is where you would go to view your already existing business pages if you have them. On the right-hand side, under the Create menu, you'll see Page listed right here. This is where you'll want to go to create a new Facebook business page. We'll give that a click. And I'm just going to show you how easy it is and how quick it is to create one of these guys. You'll go ahead and name your page, whatever you want it to be. Choose your category. If you start typing in real, there are several options to choose from. You can choose multiple. And so right here, you can go ahead and enter a bio if you have one. If you don't, you're not really sure what to use, you can always go to Chat GPT. I'll just show you that really quick. And it will actually help you write a bio for yourself very quickly. You can simply type in your name, put realtor if you are, and say 13 years. Sometimes it gives you something and it's not like that, so you can, or not what you're looking for. So put in biography. That was my fault for missing that. Realtor. See if we can get that little real estate sign to appear. There we go. Or the, all right. And this should, there we go. Here's our draft. And so it does give you a paragraph. You can also put in that you want it to be like 2 sentences, and it will give you 2 sentences. And so you can go ahead and just copy and paste right into your bio on Facebook. We'll just move back over to our Facebook tab, paste, and you can just make small adjustments here. You see it display in real time over here on the right-hand side. Make it as long or as short as you want, and then click Create Page. I'm going to go ahead and close our Chat GPT tabs while we wait. It's creating your page. It usually is pretty quick about it. I say usually. There we go. All right. And so now that it's created, it does give us a few other fields that we can fill out. Notice you're on step 1 of 5. So you can go through these fields and fill them out at your leisure. We're going to go ahead and just click next through them so that you can see the different fields. You can add your profile and your cover photo here as well. FYI, you have a lot of stock images available within your command designs. If you go in and choose your command designs, choose create social, there are lots of stock images there if you would like them. And just go ahead and add what you would like. You can also link your WhatsApp to your page now. We'll go ahead and skip. And then Huge tool right here, guys. You can build your page audience right away and actually send an invite to all of your friends that are currently on your personal profile. You can send a request to actually have them like your business page right here. So, again, moving along, step 5 of 5, you can choose what notifications that you want to receive. We're going to toggle those off for us and click done. Now your business page is created. You can come and actually edit it as you would like to, but that's the essential basics. Um, Not going to take our little tour. There we go. Let me zoom back out because it looks really cluttered having it zoomed in like that. There we go. And so this is your business page on the right, and on the left is where you have different settings. Now that you have a Facebook business page created, you can link it to your command platform in order to run the ads. Remember, we mentioned Instagram. You will also need an individual account for Instagram as well. They actually recommend that you go on Instagram through the app on a mobile device, which is the easiest way to view their platform. They'll be the first to tell you that. But if you're on a desktop, you can go ahead and come to Instagram.com and just come right here to sign up. They will send an email verification through the process, and there's just a couple of fields to fill out. But you can go ahead and do that. We have another class called Build Your Social Media, and it will actually go through this process step by step with you and how to make sure that your Instagram account is a professional account, which it will need to be. Assuming you already have an Instagram account, you can come right over here to your Facebook and link it to your Facebook page. Okay. Your Instagram needs to be linked to your Facebook account in order to run paid ads through campaigns. So, right here under settings, we're in Facebook again. We're looking at our business page. We have our settings on the left-hand side. We're going to click settings and then come down to linked accounts. Getting some questions in the chat here really quick. So, Emanuela, where would you be able to find this video recording in case you can't make it to the end? No worries. This recording will be posted on our YouTube channel within about 24 hours, but you can always go and check out our archive that is already there. And I just dropped the YouTube channel link in the chat for you. Okay. All right. And so next is if you have a Facebook and Instagram that are linked together, will the post automatically post in both? Yes, that's the whole goal. And so I'm just going to clarify this is for a paid ad through command. If your Instagram is linked to your Facebook, you can run paid ads on both of those platforms. Okay. There's also social posts you can do through command. So I just wanted to make sure there's a different way to link your Instagram to command for the social posts if you're just wanting to post to your page. Um, but for paid ads, Instagram needs to be linked to Facebook. Okay. So, Alicia, we can't do paid ads through command if we only have a Facebook and don't have IG. You absolutely can. Yes. If you just want to run them on Facebook, you absolutely can. This is optional. Okay. This is absolutely optional. Um, Angel, clarify for me what you're talking about excluding contacts from a particular post. If you're talking about um, the paid ad, if you don't want certain contacts to see the paid ad, is that what you mean? Just let me know. So right here, guys, under linked accounts, remember on the left-hand side, we went to settings and then down to linked accounts under permission. And so Instagram right here, we can view to connect it, click connect account, click connect again. You're allowing Instagram permission. That is an option to turn this off so that they don't see your messages in your inbox. Just do whatever you prefer. We'll go ahead and click confirm. And this is where you would sign in with your Instagram account. So give me just a second to grab that. And then log in. You can ask if it wants to save your info. We'll go ahead and log in as that account. It's just letting you know that it's going to connect this under your business portfolio. Just hit continue. And it lets you know the page that will be linked to this Instagram account and click next. And then it's letting me know I'd already had this Instagram account linked to one of our other demo pages. I'm just going to choose switch connection, which is fine. If you, again, your Instagram needs to be linked to one business page. So I had it linked to a previous demo page, probably last time I taught the class. So it's just switching that and it's taking its precious time today. There we go. So click done. It's letting you know your Instagram is connected. And now we can see that right here. Again, if you want to click over to linked accounts on the left-hand side, Instagram, let's hit refresh on our browser here because it should refresh. There it goes. So again, now it says Instagram is connected. So we're good to go. Our Instagram is now linked to our Facebook. So our paid ads, when we run them, will also be on our Instagram platform, not just Facebook. But I'm so glad you guys asked. Yes, it can only be on Facebook if you want it to be. So we'll come back over here to our command tab. Remember, we're back here in our paid ads. Now let's get that Facebook account linked to command. For paid ads, you do not have to directly link Instagram to command since it's already linked to your Facebook page. So we'll go to assets on the left-hand side, Facebook pages, and go ahead and add Facebook page. As you can see, you can have multiple linked. We'll go ahead and click add Facebook page, continue with Facebook. Since I'm signed in to Facebook on another tab, it's already sensing that and it's asking if we can go ahead and log into Facebook with that account. We'll do continue. Now I'd previously logged in, so I'm going to say edit previous settings. And this is the screen that you should be seeing when you go to connect the first time. So it's letting you choose the businesses that you want to link to Command. You should see them under here. These are business portfolios that we have listed. If you want to opt into all current and future businesses, you can choose this top option. We'll go ahead and click continue. And now this page shows you the business pages that you have associated with those business portfolios. You can check which ones you want to use and uncheck the ones that you do not. We'll go ahead and check that new one we just created and click continue. This is just a permissions page. Do review that. Click save. And now it's giving us the confirmation that it is connected and we'll click got it. Now it's taken us back to our campaigns and letting us choose which business page we just chose to actually link today to command. So we'll choose the one we just created and click next. I'm going to close our extra tabs up here while we're waiting. This is Mega Camp Week, and it is known that they update command during Mega Camp. And so we may see a couple of glitches during our class today. I'm wondering if that's what's dragging with the speed here. But all right, so now we just need to accept the terms of service. It is optional. If you click continue to accept, I'll show you where it'll take you. It opens you a new tab in Facebook, and you can review all of these lovely terms. Your accepted button will be here at the top right, and you would just choose the business page. So let's find our little guy that we just created. There he is, and click accept. Once that's done, you can close the tab and come right back here to your command. And now you can see that our page is linked to our command. There we go. And so now that we have that done, I do want to show you. I'm going to click the KW at the top left. We're going to go back to Command, and I want to show you your Designs tab right here on the far left. This is where you can go and create any designs that you may want to include in some of your paid ads. Now, a lot of your paid ads are for listings and they will automatically pull in your MLS information. I'm going to show you that in detail today. However, some of them aren't about listings. They're maybe an event that you're going to have, or maybe they're for buyers and things like that. So you can come right here in Designs, click Create, and choose Social. Click Next. And when you're back here, you can go through all of these templates, guys. There's so much free stuff in here, and create a social design that you want to use on one of your paid ads. Now, we do have classes specifically for designs that goes into this step by step on how to edit them. I'm not going to do that with you today. I just want you to have an awareness of where your templates would be. Templates at the top left, when you click that, you will see a whole slew of them listed all the way down here. One of my favorites is the folder of lead generation, and you can come right here and find a ton of designs to choose from, like my website or my KW app. You can come up here at the top and choose to view the social squares. And these are great pieces just to click on, go ahead and edit them quickly and use them for your social designs. Also, at the top, assets right here, come over to the Keller Williams ones over on the left and go to images. Tons of stock images, guys. So much stuff you can choose from. So I just want you to know that this is all back here for your use if you do want to come and create a social piece to use with your ad, but it's not required because you can run some ads without designs and also run ads that include listing information so that you don't have to have a created piece. Just wanted you to be aware of where they were. Let's go back to Command. And let's go back into our paid ads and start reviewing the types of paid ads. And I'm going to walk you through one step by step. So again, your bullhorn on the left, and you can use your paid ad quick start button right here under links. And it brings you right back here where we were with our paid ads. So some general overview. What we're looking at right here, these are our ads. They're all different kinds of ads that we can run, and you would just simply click on one when you want to choose them. Okay. From here, there are many different ads. I showed you the different platforms that they can each be run on. Another thing to look at is to see if they are listing oriented or not. So these few here are listing. You can even do multiple listing. It lets you know underneath how much media you can use. Like this one's a single image or video, but you can move over to a few others that actually let you do multiple image carousels. We do have non-listing paid ads. Again, think about it being like an event that you want to advertise, something that's not based on a property. We're going to scroll down a little bit. And there's more here to attract buyers and sellers. And also, you'll start seeing some more like non-listing ads at the bottom, specifically for TikTok. They won't pull in listings. That is a video only. If you're super creative and you want to start filming little videos, you can use that ad as well. So from here, I do want to point out that some of them have a budget, like a daily spend that you can do, and some of them are monthly subscriptions. When you get down here to the Google ones, you will notice that some of those do say monthly. Let me zoom back out just a hair, see if it'll display for us. There we go. So when you get to the Google ones, these will have a monthly subscription, and there is a minimum. It's 250 a month minimum for those. But the others are daily spends, like these up here in the top row and a couple of the others. You could come in here and run a $10 ad. So just know that you don't have to throw any big money at this if you just want to test it out, and you want to check the ROI of it first before you really jump in big. You can definitely do that, and it's very reasonable. Okay. Also, um, some of them let you target different things. Some of them let you target location, which is the one that we will walk through today. If I have a couple of minutes at the end of class, I'll be happy to jump in and show you the differences. But one, or excuse me, several will let you target locations based on a listing address. And some will actually let you target your database. It does require at least 100 contacts to target, but you can definitely target your own database with a paid ad. Um, so just to give you some general differences about these paid ads and what you're looking for when you jump in. So feel free to come back here and click on them and explore them. um, Another last big difference is see the blue bar that's listed on these, but yet on the next row it's beige. The ones you see with the blue bar, it actually says includes Facebook lead form. This means when a consumer clicks on your ad, Facebook is going to capture that lead information for you. The contact will still be, should be, immediately imported into your command database. Okay. But you don't have to worry about creating a form or having a particular landing page that you want those consumers to go to. Facebook will actually capture that information. The ones with the beige bar, that's where you would use your own landing page that would capture that information. Think about your KW agent site that has the contact me form on it. That would be great to use here as a landing page, or maybe you've created, there's single property landing pages that you can create now through your KW agent site if you're on the new version. You could create one of those and it will have a contact form on it. Leads entered into those as well will immediately populate within your command database. If you use a third party site, like a third party website, maybe a custom website or a Google form, something like that to capture your leads, just know that the leads will go to that particular platform and will need to manually be updated into your command account. Okay. If you have any questions about that, let me know. So those are the big differences between the ads that are back here. Let's go ahead and jump into one of the paid ads and walk through it step by step together. We'll go ahead and choose this very first one, which tends to be the most popular. And this is just a simple listing single image. And it uses Facebook lead form. And it will go on to Facebook. And if you have your Instagram linked to Facebook, it will also populate on Instagram for you as well. We'll go ahead and click in. You'll notice we'll have two pages. The first one, we're going to enter the details. The second one, we're going to finalize and just approve everything to get it published. Coming on down, let's stop at our first. This is your Facebook page that you want to run the ads on. Remember, I said you could link multiple Facebook pages to your command. So you would click here and choose the page. Coming on down, listings. This is where you would add your listing to the ad. So we'll click Please Add, and you would use this search to find a particular listing that you're looking for. Over here on the top left are your filters. And so you can look by street address. If you have the MLS number, that's probably the easiest to look by. You can also look by listing agent name. That's another popular one. And then also if you have like a zip code that you're looking into, you can check that out as well. So you would go ahead, we'll just stick with, we'll just do by city, type in a city. Notice the background is automatically changing. So we'll click away from the filter and you can see the different listings that have come up here and the listing status. Once you've found your listing that you want to use, you would just click the bubble to the left and click select. We'll just go ahead and grab that one for today. And on the right-hand side is your preview. You will begin seeing this update automatically as you're filling in the details. Next is targeting. So this is one of the ads that will let you target by location. So listing location, and you can move the radius as little around that listing as you want, up to, it's usually, yep, 50 miles. So you will notice that that started updating. You saw the refresh wheel on the right-hand side. So you can change whatever you would like. Consider consider your business when you're doing this. And the reason I say that is if you're coming in and you don't want to spend that much, um, you need to consider your budget, the area that you were scattering these ads out through, and how many days you're actually going to run the ad for. If you are looking to do some market saturation, and you want to start creating brand recognition in a particular area, they need to see your brand repeatedly over and over and over. Think how many times you see an ad on a social platform before you actually are tempted to go ahead and click it and trust it, right? So think about this when you're creating your targeting. Maybe you do want to go with a smaller radius for a longer period of time that may bring you better results or more solid leads. If you do want to cover a bigger area, the option is here. Just figure out what's best for your business and what your needs are. You do have an option for custom location. You can choose this and enter either postal code or cities. So you can type in zip codes and choose the city. You can add in as many as you want, excuse me, up to 10, um, and just continue to choose those or do the listing location. It's whichever one you want to use. Once you've got that set, you can come on down to media type. This is where you can add an image or a video. I'm going to go ahead and show you the video because there's less options for this. It just lets you choose from your media library, and it lets you know the different types of formats that it will receive a video in and lets you know it needs to be less than 90 megabytes, okay? So you can always select from media library and it will give you a choice to choose from something that you've already used in a previous ad or from your current device if you want to add that video. Let's go back to image because there's a couple more options to show you with image. It already pulls in the MLS images. You can click the down arrow and choose any of the images that you would like if you want to change it. So I'll just click on one of the other images to show you. It will update in real time on the right-hand side. There we go, and show a different image. Or you can upload a custom image. This is an option where you could have created a piece in your command designs if you wanted to, and upload that as an image here to your paid ad or another image from your device. Okay. And so, Angel, I see you dropping some numbers in the chat. Just let me know if if you have a question. And so down here, for text, this is our next one right here. These are pretty neat. You have some options here to add text and a headline along with AI. Oh, that's funny, Angel. Her cat was sending us messages in the chat. That's awesome. Um, all right. And so right here under body text, if I put my cursor here, just notice over on the right-hand side, this is going to be the text above your image. Okay. And as soon as I put my cursor in here to make changes, you'll see a drop-down menu open right here. These are merge tags that you can actually put in the text. So notice they've already used city and price. Those merge tags will pull whatever data was entered on that MLS listing. Okay. So if you don't happen to know the city or you would rather it just pull the data directly from the MLS, you can use any of these merge tags in the text. Okay. You can edit what's already written here or come right over here to the right and choose the wand. This wand is an AI assistant to help you with this, guys. So you have style options if you want it to be artistic or emotional. Maybe you want it to be vibrant. We'll go with vibrant today. And it will give you an AI suggestion. If you're not happy with it, you can always click suggest with AI and it will write you another one. So you can come in here, edit this like you would like, put your cursor anywhere and use those merge tags also if you would like. And notice we have a smiley face. You can also enter emojis if you want to. Okay. Once you're done, you can go ahead and click apply. And on the right-hand side, you should see this text begin to update in your preview. There we go. Keep in mind, see how it cuts it off and says see more? When we're getting close to the max characters allowed, you can come in and edit that and bring it back. Like, go ahead and just take out the end if you want. It's okay if you leave it. It will be included. You will just have that see more option on your ad. Um, it's up to you. Some people like that. Some people feel like that makes the person feel like they can click on it and see the more information. They may accidentally click into the ad and then that you've captured their information. So whatever strategy you're going for there. Some people like a little cleaner look with less wording, and it's a little quicker for the consumer to read at a glance and get their attention. So again, do what you feel is best. Everybody has an opinion on what's best when it comes to these ads. You just do like you would if you were on a social platform. What would make you click the ad? If it's brief, or if it gives you more information and you can just click see more. So follow how you would do it. Over here on the right for headline, this is going to be the information down underneath your image right here. Again, pulling from the MLS if you use the merge tags, and you do have the same emoji feature and AI right here that you can use for this portion as well. Okay. Coming down to the next section, post lead submission. Where does your consumer go after they've clicked on the ad? Where does it take them? When it uses the Facebook lead capture form, depending on that consumer's permissions, sometimes they don't even have to fill out a form to give their information. Facebook can actually capture that information automatically and send it to you. And so once that happens, or the lead fills out a form if prompted by Facebook, where would they then be taken to? This gives you the right to choose where it goes, you or where they go. You can enter a URL over here on the right. I just recommend if you do this, make sure your URL is correct. We'll go over in another tab here and type in our website address. Make sure it opens the page for you correctly. And the best way is just to click in the address bar, right click and copy, and then paste it right here. That way you know that it is a working URL. It does give you an option also to preview it right here. I just always trust doing it yourself in a tab first, okay? And so this would be a great place to enter like your KW website. You can also use a landing page. These options are the ones that are already associated with your command account. Think about any site pages that are on your KW agent or team site. Also, if you had legacy landing pages, even though you can't edit them anymore, you can still choose them from this drop-down menu to use them as a landing page with your paid ads. Okay, so you choose whatever you would like, or you can use a team app link if you are on a team. Okay, those are exclusive to team members if you want to choose that. You don't have to enter any information. It will actually pull it from your command account. We're getting an error because we don't have one. And so you'll come back up here to landing pages or enter a URL, whichever one you want to choose. We'll go with the URL today and we'll come down. And let me just add this really quick, actually. It's great to have a place they can go that would add value to them, guys. Just think about that. If you're giving them value, they're more likely to stay, peruse your website, if there's resources there. So that's just something to keep in mind. Come down to lead settings. What happens to your contacts once they've entered their information into the form? And once their information is now in your command account, you can set this up to where it would actually automatically tag those leads to help you organize them. When you put your cursor here, you can begin typing. Maybe you already have an existing tag, giving it a second to load. If you don't, oh, there we go. So you can choose an existing tag, or if it's a new tag and you don't have it made yet, you can create as a new tag right here and it will do that for you. We'll go ahead and choose website lead, the one that we already have set up. And on the right-hand side, you could have these leads automatically started on a smart plan. Guys, this is genius. Think about leads that are on social media late in the middle of the night, and you don't want to have to be a 24-hour agent. You want to be able to have your own time and be where your feet are. You could have your system automatically start them on a smart plan so that you appear to be reaching out to them immediately. This would be so easy to go and create a custom smart plan that just has one email step in it that sends them an introduction email. Maybe it has a couple of links to your KW website with some resources to it. Maybe it has a 30-second introduction video from you, just introducing yourself and letting them know that you'll personally be reaching out very shortly. Something like that. That would take you about 5 minutes to create. If you go ahead and choose this setting, you can choose the smart plan from the drop down. This is showing the smart plans that you already have within your smart plans tab in command. And you could go ahead and choose any one you want. Just go ahead and choose a random one here. And that means those leads will immediately get started on that smart plan and your command system will begin reaching out to them automatically. So keep that in mind. We do have I'm trying to think of which class it's in. It's either Smart Plans Overview, which is one of our classes that goes into how to create a smart plan from scratch if you want. But we also have, again, that other class called Build Your Social Media that we just taught a couple of weeks ago. The archive is on YouTube. And that also, I believe, goes into the details of how to set up your system to automatically reach out to a lead. Okay. So you can do that. Next is compliance. It's already defaulting to show the logo and things like that, but you can enter a custom DBA logo or other logo if you want to. You would just choose custom and select that from your device or your media library right here. Okay. We'll go ahead and leave it to default. Now, make sure over here on the right, the ad looks exactly what you want it to look like. Okay. Once you're done, click proceed to last step and I have an error. Let's see where my error is. I usually get it on the landing. I don't see any red. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and change to landing page. Maybe it didn't like my URL and try again. And guys, that shouldn't happen on yours. This is because this is a demo account and we have to fiddle around with it sometimes because we use it so much. So right here, now we've got a check mark for our first page. We're going to go ahead and check our second page out right here, the finalize and publish program. First stop, duration. How long are you going to run this ad? Something to keep in mind. Once you create this ad, not only does command have to approve it, but it actually goes to the social platform and they have to approve the ad before it posts. So in your mind, just think it's probably going to take 24 hours for your paid ad to start appearing somewhere. Okay. So keep that in mind. And it does give you a little reminder of that right here. We also recommend, or KW recommends rather, to run an ad for at least 3 to 4 days. And the thought behind that is it does take some time for that paid ad to start processing, to start appearing. And then the leads tend to kind of trickle in wave form. First day, you don't get a whole lot, and then it starts increasing, 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 and you'll start to see it trail off after that. So it's like a wave. And so you do want to give it some time out there to start populating. Let those people see it a couple of times before they're ready to click on it. Um, so keep that in mind. You can change the date by choosing the calendar right here. Say you don't want it to start until Friday, you want to hit the weekenders, and then adjust the calendar on the next and say when you want it to stop. So we'll just choose Monday in this case. And once you are done setting the duration, your start and your end date, you'll come down to budget. This is where you can put the amount right here in this field. You can adjust this to be whatever you would like. And it actually shows you your daily spend based on the duration you entered. It's divides up that total budget per the days that you are doing for the duration and shows you how much will be spent every day. You can use the slide scale here if you want to increase it or decrease it. I'm going to peg it all the way to the left just to show you the error that you might see. It will say that you're not currently meeting the minimum spend per day, and to change this, like this would only be 50 cents a day. So we can't run a $2 ad since we're doing it for 4 days. So we'll just barely touch it up a little bit. And here we go. $15, a daily spend of $3.75 a day will get us covered for those 4 days. So I just want to show you how reasonable this is, okay? But you can increase it, decrease it, whatever you decide to do, just know the figure that is in this box right here is what is charged to your card, okay? Once you've decided that, come on down to billing. You would enter your card information here if you've not already put a card on file. Like if this is your first time running a paid ad, you could enter your billing information here. If you have a promo code, sometimes they hand them out at like Mega Camp or Family Reunion or something else. If you have a promo code, you could add that in here. And then once you're ready, click Purchase Now right here. Okay? And that's it. You ran an ad. I'm going to show you over here on the left-hand side where to check on these after you have purchased them. You would come right here to your left-hand side and click on Programs. I'm going to go ahead. We're not obviously going to click Purchase on our account, so I'm going to click Programs on the left-hand side to show this to you. This Programs tab is always here when you're back here in your paid ads platform, okay? So even if I were right here on my dashboard or otherwise, you will always see Programs on your left. When you click into Programs, your paid ads will appear right here. It will show you the status they're in, like if they're active or completed, show you the name of your ad, and then give you further details about each one. When you see them listed here, you can actually click on them and it will open up and show you how many clicks that you've gotten, what the stats are on it. It will actually show you a preview of your ad. It will be a small still screenshot, okay? It's an image. We're hoping for an update soon from KW. They said that there's some paid ad automations that are coming down the pipe, hopefully this quarter or next. But hopefully we will start seeing a way to actually go and view the paid ad, although that may skew your numbers, right? But the paid ad preview will be right here when you click on the paid ad name, and it will show you an image of what the ad looks like. Not unlike what you just saw when you were building the ad. The little preview to the right-hand side that we were seeing, it will look like that. Um, but this is where you would come to view those details of your paid ads. One more thing that you can see here under assets, there's a leads tab right here. You can come here and view the leads that have come in from these paid ads, and they will be time stamped. We'll show you the date and the time of when that lead came in. They should appear here, but they also will populate in your command database and you will get notifications. On your desktop, you will receive a notification bell to tell you of the new lead. And also, depending on how you have your notifications set for your desktop and your mobile app, your Command mobile app, you will also get notifications through there as well. Okay. If you're running leads, just a little pro tip, have Command mobile app on your phone and enable push notifications. That way you have that little bubble pop up on your app and you'll see it on your home screen as you're getting notifications, okay? Just one way to help you keep up with your leads. All right. So that is walking through one paid ad step by step. I'm going to come back to the dashboard since we have a couple of minutes left, and I will show you those other ads to show you the differences, like the targeting difference. So let's come back up here to dashboard. This is that main landing place we come right when we click on the paid ad quick start button. You should recognize it from earlier. And there are Google search traffic ads. So I'm going to choose, I don't think I showed you this before. Under quick start, there's three different bubbles you can choose. All objectives shows you all the paid ads available. If you're looking to generate traffic, which means you're just driving people to a landing page, think about your KW website. You're wanting to drive more traffic to that website because the more traffic you drive to your KW website, the higher you show up on search engines. Okay, it helps your SEO. So we'll go ahead and click generate traffic, and these show you the ads that will help generate traffic and drive them to a landing page for you. You have another bubble if you're looking to generate leads, and these are the ads that are best for that. Okay, let's go to the traffic ones right here because the Google search traffic ad is the one that will let you target by keywords. And I want to show you that real quick. So I'm going to click in. This will also be the monthly subscription one as well. So I'll show you that. Let me just double check my ad name really quick here. Yep, that's the one I want. So right here, you can click into one of these and scroll down to add details. Now this is similar, just to give you some bearing. First page program details is where we are, just like we were on the other ad. It has targeting still, and this is still location targeting. But if I come on down to add details, this is a difference with this particular ad. You would actually have keywords. Because this is on the search results, you can choose which keywords are entered by people in the search field that would help populate your ad in their search results. But not only can you choose the keywords that would populate your ad, you could choose negative keywords that would keep your ad from populating. Some of the examples I can give you here would be like maybe you've had a team member leave, and out of respect for that team member, if their name is Googled, you don't want your ad to appear to be in competition with them. So maybe you would enter their name as a negative keyword. If someone searches for them, you don't appear. Another thing is sometimes if you are looking for buyers and leads and things like that, you don't want to be associated with the word free, maybe. Some people don't prefer that. So we've seen people use free as a negative keyword. And if somebody ever goes to Google and is searching for free resources or free something else, your ad won't appear. Maybe you're just the opposite. Maybe if somebody is Googling for something free, you want to be the person that appears because you come from contribution and you're giving resources. It's all depending on your business and your preference. There's already, I think it's like 40 keywords that Google already uses for you. So they've got you covered on the basics like buyer, seller, home, real estate, things like that. But if there's anything in particular that you would like to add, you can add those right here for this ad. Okay, just a little difference. All right. And this is one of the monthly budgets as well. If we were to click over to proceed to last step here, let me see if I can just do that really quick for you. Um, just to get us to that next page. Did it work? Yep. Okay. So we'll go ahead and click proceed to last step just so you can see this is what a monthly budget looks like. Instead of a start and end date for duration, you just have a start date. The longer you run the monthly subscription ads, the better results that you get. That's why it's a monthly subscription. It takes a while to start building that brand recognition and start building that traffic, driving that traffic to that website that you're wanting. So you'll just have a start date and this is the monthly budget. They are set in increments for you, and you can just choose one. Okay. And so this is just a little bit of a difference. I'm going to come back over here again to our dashboard to jump into one other um, ad for you and show you another difference. One that you can target your database in. And so that is our Google Network display ad. I think this is our little guy right here. So the network display ad is this. Remember the A or the TP? This means that your ad would appear on different websites, not necessarily the search engine results, but on different websites. So we'll go ahead and click into that and scroll down to targeting. Remember, this is where we put our details in on the left, preview on the right. This one shows you what the ad will look like on Facebook and Insta, and then also on Google, what it'll appear like. If you scroll down, this is where we have the targeting options. It still gives you those listing location options, right? That we went over before, where you can choose a radius around a listing. You can choose custom and enter those zip codes or city names, but you also have an option to include your database right here. It lets you pull them in by tag. Let me click out of that just so you can see it clearly. Zoom in. All right. So include your database. It's going to do this by tag. So you will have wanted to go into your command contacts and add a tag to the contacts that you want to target. And then you would just click in this field and choose that tag. Whatever tag it is, we'll just randomly choose one. You can choose multiple. Remember, you need to have at least 100 contacts. If your audience is too small, the ad will only show to geo areas, okay, that you've already chosen up here. The can't get my word out, guys. The geographic location, there we go, that you've already chosen up here with zip codes or cities or with that radius. Okay. It won't target if the target audience is too small. So minimum 100 contacts. Okay. All right. Well, that is it for our class, guys. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. Again, if you're here with live with me, please drop those questions in the chat. I'm going to go back through. I think I did skip over a couple as I was teaching. I just wanted to make sure we had enough time to cover all the material. So I'll go back and get those questions answered for you. And if you are watching this back on recording, you can always reach out to us at support@scottleroymarketing.com. Thanks for watching.